everybody, I just wanted to do a quick unboxing because I got some mail from ButeoBunker on Etsy. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know if it's Buteo or Buteo. I'm assuming it's ButeoBunker on Etsy. This is a leather traveler's notebook. It's supposed to be, I believe, 9-ounce leather, and it's supposed to be brown. So we'll see. It's supposed to be the field note size. So it's just in one of these poly mailers. And here is the lovely wrapping. This is really cool. He's got my first initial on a piece of leather and attached to some elastic. So that might be some good replacement elastic that I can put on the actual notebook, which is cool, and it's really nicely wrapped. So I want to show that because it's an invoice for my information. Okay. And here it is. I requested the I think they call this one turquoise. I always say teal. It's like a mint color. But it's got one of those little bubble airbags in it, so I'm going to take that out. And it's got this thing kind of sandwiched here. I'm assuming I can put that on the actual elastic if I took the elastic out and put this back on. So first, seeing the outside of the thickness and everything, this is supposed to be in the same line as the one that's comparable to Chic Sparrow's Creme Brulee, where it's the really thick supple leather. Can't talk today. And he does have the chestnut color. He has black, and then he had this brown color, which is really nice. Now I asked him before I purchased it because if you haven't seen before, I did an unboxing of my 3 speckled fawns, and I'll show you the other one here. This is the one I got for my husband. This is the chestnut leather. It's really soft and supple, but it's really thick, very floppy. I like that. I was told that this was the same leather, just a different color, but it wasn't as soft and supple as that. I've broken it in, and I've really become really attached to this notebook. It is softer now, but it's definitely not floppy or the same feeling as the chestnut color. So I was hoping, I'm just not a big fan of the chestnut color, so I was hoping that maybe this would be a little different. It is, still pretty thick. Let me compare it to, I don't know if you can see that, if it'll focus, the thickness of the leather there. It's pretty similar, maybe just a slight, it's just about the same. But compared to this one, as you can see, I wish this would focus, it's not wanting to focus, but it's slightly thicker. It's definitely not as thick as this chestnut one. And it's just slightly off. So let me open up and take a look. I like the thickness of the elastic. It's a good quality. It doesn't feel as heavy. I don't know. It's just, it could just be because this is a smaller notebook. Let me see. When you open it up, I'm just trying to test the floppiness here. It's probably because it's a smaller piece of leather too. It's not going to be as heavy as this one. I think it's kind of, when I asked him if it was the same as this leather, he said it was very similar. So I don't know if this was a bigger piece, if it would be just as heavy, and it could just be an in-between, because he does put on his page that the firmness will vary from color to color, so it could be the in-between, you know, between the black and the chestnut. But the inside is really, really soft. I mean, it's a very, almost like a suede feel. I don't know. The leather is very bendy. And I'm sure once I rough up the leather a little bit, it'll be even more so. He included a little insert here. He or she, you know, I don't know. I didn't even ask about that. I don't know if it's a he or a she that owns the shop. I guess I should have asked that. But they, the owners of the shop, included an insert for me. They put 2 elastics in between. I kind of like how they did this. They left a decent amount of room in case I wanted to tighten it or trim it or whatever. So I'm just going to take this out so you can see the actual notebook. And this insert's just, you know, a simple little insert. It's the paper in the insert. I don't think it's just, it doesn't feel like normal just plain printer paper. It feels different. It's got more of a grip to it. It's a little warped from the air pocket thing. This is how it looks on the inside. I really like the look of it. The elastics are, I don't know, the side elastics are good. The middle one, the middle 2 are a little loose for me, for my liking, but they did leave a decent amount of room for me to make an adjustment, so I'll probably tighten that a little bit. But yeah, the binding strap, as I like to call it, or the holding strap, whatever you want to call it, is on the spine, which I really like, because when you get these pieces of leather, they're all different, and when you have them on the back of one, you can't really choose what side you want to be the front side. When it's on the spine, if you like this side better, you can have this be the front. If you like the other side better, you can have that be the front. So yeah, just trying to see if there's anything else. It looks like they finished the edges a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. The lighting's not that great to be able to see it, but they smoothed off the edges a little bit, which is pretty nice, because some places just leave it really unfinished, and my husband's not a big fan of that. This is for me, but that was one thing that he kind of, like, he likes the notebook I got him, but he didn't like how the edges don't seem finished, so we might end up putting a trim around that one of some sorts. Yeah, let me compare it to, I did recently try to make one myself before I got this order, and I was wondering how it would compare in size. And my version, this is like a wallet version that I made for my husband. I'm kind of putting it together. I'll show you that in a second. But comparison in size, it is shorter than the one that I made. I was just kind of, you know, free balling it, as you could say, just kind of, that's such a bad term. I was just kind of winging it. So I really, though, since I know that this is a different size now, I think I'll probably just keep this size custom for something I can make. So if you like the size, maybe, you know, we'd like to order it or something if I start selling these, which I'm thinking about it. So yeah, there's that. Let me see if I can, I'm going to grab what is supposed to be a field note size insert and compare it to his. Let me just get that real quick. Let's see. Well, his is a little taller because on the website I think they said that this one's supposed to hold a 3.5 by 5.5. I want to say, let me double check the size on this. Well, they're a 3.5 by 5, something like that. This is roughly about that. This is probably, maybe it's a little off. I don't know. This was supposed to be about that size. So let me just see if it works. And it works just fine. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. I really love the color of the, let me take this back out. I really love the color of the elastics. This for some reason has been my favorite color lately. I love the feel of the leather. I love the customer service. They were really quick to get back to me. Anytime I asked a question, they were really responsive and very nice. I ask a lot of questions before I buy something, and they were extremely nice and patient with me. It's got, it is like, it does feel like an in-between. But, you know, like I said, if this were a bigger piece of leather, it would probably be just as floppy. It's just not as thick as the other one that I have. But based on their customer service and everything, I would definitely buy from them again. The price point, they're kind of in between Chic Sparrow and Three Speckled Fawns. They're in between those two. So price point isn't that bad at all. It's not the least expensive out of all of them, but you know, you're dealing with leather, and leather itself, just to buy the leather, is extremely expensive. When you get the nice quality thick leathers like this especially. So yeah, there's that. And I also just wanted to give you guys a quick update on, sorry, I'm saying a lot for no reason. A quick update on my Three Speckled Fawns order. I know I told you I would let you all know if, you know, because when they came in, it was missing the lettering that she was supposed to put on the notebook. And I do have an update on that. As far as the leather, though, itself, I have worked the leather a lot, so it has softened up a lot. I do really like it. I love this notebook. I mean, it's not floppy in any sense, but it's definitely bendy, very flexible. It's just a stiff bendy, like it holds its shape if you mold it in a different shape, but it's easy to bend, or easier. It's really nice. I did contact the shop owner right after I did the unboxing video and asked her about the lettering that was supposed to be on both notebooks. And I said, well, I just want to let you know I love the notebooks, but you forgot to put the lettering on it. And she told me that she didn't forget, but that when because I had originally asked her if she could do the stamping on the inside of the notebook instead of the outside, she said that she ended up wasting a whole piece of leather because she tried doing the stamping on the inside and it left like a big, I guess a big black mark on the outside. And she said that she assumed that I wouldn't want that, so she went ahead and just sent both of them out without lettering. So I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, still, her customer service was very, prompt. She did answer very quickly. She didn't give me the runaround. She was straightforward about, the situation, which is nice. I just kind of wish that she would have, said something to me before she sent them, because I was, expecting it. And it was supposed to be like, the other one was supposed to be a gift for my husband, kind of like, have it customized for him with his initials and everything. And I was kind of looking forward to that. And, if I knew the situation, I wouldn't, have contacted her to bug her about it. But I just wish she kind of, told me, because I probably would have had her just go ahead and put it on the outside like normal instead. But I mean, it's not to say anything about the quality of the book. The quality of the book is awesome. I love the book. Her prices are awesome. It was just that one little, indiscretion, that's all. So, yeah, there's the update on that one. My husband, I'm still trying to get him to use, in the habit of using his more. He let his get wet somehow. I don't know how, but that's what these little markings are. I don't know how he managed to do that, but he did. I guess just adds character to the leather. I guess if he absolutely wanted, if he started really hating the marks, I mean, he could probably just try to restain the leather. I don't know if that's possible. But, yeah, I mean, this has always been awesome. I love this leather. I just, not a huge, like the inside color, like this, I guess is okay, but the outside, I'm just not a fan of the color. That's all. So maybe one of these days I'll just get one in this color, and if I can successfully, stain a leather, then maybe I'll try doing that. But, anywho, so I'm excited that I have this. I'll probably use this in my purse. I'm going to tighten these elastics, and these are very thick elastics. I don't know if you can compare it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. But here's the elastic. Oh gosh, I wish my camera would focus. Maybe you'll be able to see it better next to each other here. The ButeoBunker elastic is a lot. It's not a lot thicker, but it's thicker than 3 speckled fawns. But like, see, I just made this one today for my oldest, and this is a little bit skinnier than the 3 speckled fawns. So the elastics are really nice. I think on their Etsy store they put descriptions under, like in the description box, they put next to each color of elastic what quality they are. And I think when they say quality, they mean the thickness. So they'll say like great quality or excellent quality, good quality. So you can kind of expect like a different thickness with the different colors. But the teal color goes really nicely with the brown. I do have a lot of, obviously a lot of black stuff, and I wanted something with a little color, and I thought that would be really cool. So I'll probably do an update on this also after I work the leather a little bit. One thing though, I don't know if you can see that these black markings are not too noticeable. I mean, it doesn't bother me, but, you know, I just noticed that there. Gosh, why do I keep saying in this video? But other than that, yes, like I said, there we go again, I'm sorry. The shipping was really fairly quick. The post office was supposed to deliver it yesterday, but for some reason there was a delay, so I got it today instead. It took them a little less than a week to actually make it and ship it out to me. From what I understand, if they have something already made, they usually just ship it straight out, but they made this one for me in this size, so really good customer service, pretty quick to ship. So yeah, I'm happy with my order, and I will, like I said, give an updated video once I've broken in the leather a little bit, kind of like what I did with the 3 speckled fawns. And yeah, I will be doing a video soon, doing another tutorial on how to make a faux dory yourself. This time around, I think I've got a couple different ways of making, like using a couple different mediums of making them, and I'm debating on if I want to go ahead and show you all how to make a leather one like I did today. This is the one that I made earlier. This is a personal size one. This is the same size as my 3 speckle fawns. It might be a smidge, like a smidge taller. But yeah, really easy. Got the leather from Michael's. And you can see I've kind of broken in the leather a little bit. So that'll be a nice little thing to... I'm going to make another one for my other kid. So that way when we go out and about, like if we do kind of like nature outings or something, they can write notes in their little notebook, and then I'll have different sections where one can be like a dream journal or something like that. And yeah, so I thought that would be fun. I'm just going to add, you know, I'm looking for charms and stuff like that I can add to the front to kind of make it, you know, more fun, and then maybe a couple of bookmark danglies that you can do on the bottom. So yeah, I'll be working on that. It's really fun. I will also have a video that I'll be making showing how to make a faux dory, not a faux dory, a faux dory out of placemats. It can be dollar store placemats. I can't talk today, oh my goodness. It could be dollar store placemats or ones that you find at Walmart, but I'll get into that more in that video. So I'm just basically debating on which one I want to show you first. If I wanted to show you the leather tutorial, or if I want to show you the one with the placemat. So yeah, thank you for listening to my rambling and watching my video. Again, this was the first impressions and unboxing of ButeoBunker on Etsy, and this is the filled note size traveler's notebook. So you all have a fantabulous day, and I will catch you later. Thanks.